Am I the asshole for forcing my son to use a bidet and threatening to talk to his friends or take him to the doctor about his underwear? For some reason my 14-year-old son cannot wipe properly. This was never a concern to me as his mom did the laundry. Unfortunately she is sick right now, so I have taken over the household chores that she used to handle. My son is still responsible for his and I do mine as well as hers. First day I did laundry I gagged and almost puked from his underwear. If he were 3 and not fully potty trained I might understand how they end up like this. But he is a healthy young man. He should not be leaving his ass this unwiped. I talked to him about it and he said he would make an effort to do a better job. Nope. No change in the situation. So I went to the hardware store and installed a wand bidet in the bathroom he uses. We already have one in ours. I told him that he has a choice of either using the bidet or washing his own underwear. He doesn't know how to use the washing machine and he refuses to do them by hand. He started going commando. Which just meant the problem was his jeans now. So I said that we might need to take him to the doctor to see what is wrong with him. If it's physical or psychological. I also said that the next time his friends were over I was going to ask them as they left their underwear in the same condition. I would never actually embarrass him like that. He said I was being an asshole and he called his mom to tell her what I was doing. She said that he was just like that and I could deal with it until she was better. I don't think that's a great plan. If this kid never learns to wipe his ass he will be bereft of a sexual partner without a poop fetish. I'm not king-shaming him if that's his thing. He has started using the bidet but he says that it is gross and weird. I said it was grosser and weirder for a 14-year-old to crap his pants every day. We are both stressed about his mom but this situation isn't because of her. I asked her. Reply 1. Not the asshole. 14 is a little late in life to be learning how to clean your butt after using the toilet. Your wife is doing him no favors by allowing and coddling this behavior. Reply 2. Straight up, this is a biohazard and it is unacceptable. I would frame it that way. To both your wife and your son. Like literally there can be health complications from this. You're at higher risk for UTIs and you can spread bacteria. Even after she gets better, I would continue to do laundry to make sure she's not just letting it go. I would have whatever conversation you need to have to let her know that this is a hill to die on for you, that you are concerned as a parent, and that you, and your son, need her support on this to do what is best for him. Also, by the way, studies have shown the washing machine does not wash away all fecal matter. So, gross. I would be having a serious conversation with my wife about why this has been allowed to continue and what makes her think it is okay that his underwear consistently looks like this. It is literally your job as parents to teach your children how to properly care for themselves, and basic hygiene. You can talk about how friends and girls, or boys, will be grossed out, sure, but I think we're beyond that. At this point he's contaminating your damn furniture and putting his own health at risk. Tell your son straight, this is not like cleaning your room or taking out the trash. This is not a chore. This is a non-negotiable must-do for your health, and that you're sorry you and his mom were not on top of this sooner. Admit that it was an error on your part that it even got to this point. Because it was. But it cannot continue. I am a mandated reporter, and if I was made aware something like this was happening, I would be calling to arrange a wellness check and some education for this family. Refusing to clean up or regressing in terms of hygiene can be an indicator of sexual abuse. When discussing this with him, ask him if there is a reason he is having so much trouble with this. Is anyone making him feel uncomfortable? Is anyone approaching him or touching him who shouldn't be? A therapist is probably indicated. And a doctor. If nothing comes to light, go into the bathroom and show him how to wipe. How to rinse. How to check he is clean. How to clean in the shower. Tell him that if his underwear or clothes continue to look like this, that you will begin checking to make sure he is wiped. Every time. Find the least invasive way to do so, sniff test, I don't know. Tell him this is not a punishment, and it is not to belittle him, and you don't like it any more than he does. But it is your responsibility as a parent to make sure that he is healthy and hygienic, and if he is literally incapable of wiping appropriately that you need to know because you actually need to take him to the doctor. Reply 3. The kid made it to 14 without his dad ever looking at his dirty underwear? Definitely on the dad for being so checked out on that. My husband does the laundry but it's not like I never see it. There's no way this could go on for literal years and I wouldn't notice. The mom is more at fault, and it's messed up that she's just okay with this, but the dad also did not notice this major hygiene issue for years. Reply 4. Can't tell from your post if you've had the son. If you think you ever want to get laid you need to clean your ass because no one, of any gender, will want to bone you if you can't wipe your ass talk, but that might be helpful. As might an exploration as to whether this is some weird homophobia thing, Some young straight men are of the apparent impression that touching your butthole equals gay. NTA for this exactly, but heavy side eye to you, for somehow not knowing about this because you apparently need a woman to do the laundry for you, to your wife, for ignoring the fact that her 14-year-old son is essentially SH'ing himself, and to both of you for not teaching your child how to do his own laundry or chores. Hardly surprising he's an entitled little SHT who refuses to learn basic adulting skills.